Welcome to Gfw Impact Wrestling from 9/21, September 21st, 2017 review. I know it's a week late, way behind times. Probably nobody's going to watch this fucking video. If they do, I'll be shocked. I mean, last time major amount of views I got was 10. Second best is 2. So, I don't know. Whatever. Point being here is simple. This show was a build-up with Johnny Morrison, or John Morrison, formerly known from WWE, now goes by Johnny Impact on Gfw Impact Wrestling. His whole ordeal was hunting down Eli Drake, the Gfw World Heavyweight Champion. And he kept asking, where is Eli Drake? Where is he? Where in the impact zone is he located at? And everybody's looking at him like he's fucking crazy. Now, I don't know about you, but he's supposed to be at, they were trying to hint that he's in Mexico for Triple Mania, for Mexico's own big-time wrestling event, and he was supposed to be defending his championship. And supposedly he was still down there doing other matches and so forth and so on that's not being advertised or shown on television. So, what was the point here? None. He spent the whole entire night trying to hunt down a fucking guy that ain't there, thinking everybody's lying out their ass, and then on top of it, had 2 matches defending his #1 contendership for next week's, well, tonight's match with Eli Drake for the Global Force Wrestling Championship. This was pretty fucking stupid, in my opinion. Very bad orchestrating and storyline telling here. Had quite a few regular segments, not a lot of wrestling at all. And if they did, they were short and they were not all that great either. Some good promos, some of them were you could live without. So, quite frankly with you, John Morrison, he comes out, Johnny Impact, whatever the hell you want to call him. This guy KM comes out, he goes ahead and says, hey, we're going to go ahead and have this, I don't know what to tell you, but he isn't here, he's off in Mexico, competing, and, but I'd like to fight you tonight with the referee here and beat you for the #1 contendership to become the new #1 contender for the world title. He says, okay, bring it on, beats him in 2 minutes. Big time ass whooping, good performance by John Morrison, but nothing big happened there. This match with the women's division, Taya versus Ava Story, nothing happened here. It's a jobber match, going 1 minute and 20 seconds. And then they had a couple other female competitors. We had Rosemary come out. She's the former Knockouts champion. This other broad, I don't even know her fucking name, so pointless. But the GFW Knockouts champion pretty much is tied with Taya and some other fucking blonde bitch, whatever. It don't really matter. The whole thing's retarded. Gail Kim's part of it, and this other broad who's with them. Nobody gets it. Don't matter. It's fucking pointless. Rosemary is about the only meaningful thing in this whole thing because she fit very well in WWE NXT with Sanity. She's fucking awesome. I have to give her that much. Then there was a couple other segments to happen. Petey Williams is requesting for the match for the X Division Championship in GFW. That match is going to be really good against Trevor Lee. I think that's going to be a really awesome match. So I definitely am looking forward to seeing that on this episode that's coming out tonight. I'm pretty much into this one, and I hope it turns out to be really good. Um, then we had a tag team match: Eddie Edwards and EC3, who is now the Grand Impact champion, uh, went up against these two Hispanic performers from AAA Wrestling, El Rejo del Fatisma and Agno, or Agnio. And they defeated Eddie Edwards and EC3 in this match. This match was actually okay. It wasn't bad. I won't complain, but it wasn't all that exciting either. It wasn't super. It didn't get me out of my seat, jump up and down, or do anything like that. It was just, good match, whatever. Let's move on, kind of thing. It was a 3 out of 5 star match. Nothing bad. Then we had Congo and Congo Kong in action. I hate this guy. He's a horrible performer and a horrible wrestler. I think he absolutely sucks. And also, we had Moose talking about Bobby Lashley in his last night the week before that, pretty much beating the hell out of him with a group of other people from his MMA team, which, well, to me was pretty fucking sad and pathetic in itself that multiple men have to beat up on a fucking wrestler who has probably no credentials of being a wrestler, an actual fighter of a sport. But it was pretty pathetic. Moose did get his ass kicked, and he pretty much stated that he wants Bobby Lashley at some point down the line. And he just thinks the way he went out was a complete bitch way of going out. So that was pretty much the overall rundown on that. Then we had John Morrison and Taxono, who also helped the two guys beat up Eddie Edwards and EC3. So he went ahead and challenged Johnny Impact for his #1 contender as well, because he was hunting down Eli Drake once again, who wasn't there. But James Storm came out of nowhere to help Eddie Edwards and EC3 at one point during their tag team match. So there's possibility of a 6-man type style match going to happen at some point, either this episode or we're going to see it at Bound for Glory probably. They're doing like a AAA Mexico wrestling invasion on Impact Wrestling. So nothing major happened here. Johnny Impact fakes Texiono in a one-on-one match. Decent match, I say, for a regular one-on-one Impact Wrestling match. This was a very good, long, drawn-out match. It was 14 minutes and 45 seconds. I'd give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. It's pretty damn decent. Fans were pretty much into it throughout, and I really enjoyed watching it. Then the last thing that they showed before they closed out the show was the GFW Impact World Wrestling Championship, with Eli Drake defending it against one of the top prospects in Mexico's wrestling organization, and Eli Drake, of course, defeats him. So that match could have done without. Really, who cares, honestly? But to be perfectly honest with you guys, I truly feel that this is the wrong moment to have Eli Drake and Johnny Impact competing for this championship on live broadcast television. I truly think that this match would work on pay-per-view at November 5th's Bound for Glory. I think that's the two guys that should be competing in the main event of GFW's Impact Wrestling. This whole entire booking, they need to get straightened out. They're all out of whack. They just go from week to week, booking world championship match after world championship match with nothing behind it, no strong builds, nothing. And that's really where I see the trouble with GFW. Um, so that's my overall opinion about the show. It was a take it or leave it kind of thing. Nothing special happened here. But it made Johnny Impact look like a fucking retard. And that's pretty much it. So leave your comments and opinions down below if you want to respond to this wonderful video I just made that was a week old. Um, and look forward to hearing from you guys. Hit the subscribe button, also hit the like button if you like the video. Thanks a lot. Bye.